RHOC's Shannon Beador addresses recent run-in with police, status with Tamra and Shade's John, and Alexis' wedding, plus talks Earl. Shannon Beador offered an update on where she stands with her on-again, off-again bestie, Tamra Judge, ahead of Thursday night's premiere of The Real Housewives of Orange County. As she also joked about her lawsuit settlement, paying for ex-boyfriend John Jansen's wedding to Alexis Bellino, 48, revealed why Jennifer Pedrani, 48, was disinvited from their upcoming ceremony, and looked back on her short-lived romance with Earl the Pearl Thompson on Love Hotel. Shannon, 61, detailed her dream guy and looked back on her recent run-in with police. Something that happened a lot last year is the cast members would come up to me and say, "There's so much tension between you and Alexis and you and Tamra that it really makes it hard on us. It puts us in an uncomfortable place." So after Tamra and I hugged and things were a little bit okay, it was important for me, and I think for everyone, that we get to a place where we can be in the same room together and even potentially laugh. Shannon explained of her status with Tamra, 57, on an episode of E! News this week. That said, Shannon isn't ready to reconcile the relationship they once had. As horrible as it may sound, it doesn't mean that I'm dying to rush back into this very close friendship, because what I've been focusing on is making the healthiest choices I can, and I believe that that friendship wasn't very healthy, she noted. Moving on to John and Alexis, whom she told in a sneak peek to, "Enjoy that wedding that I'm paying for." Shannon clarified that she's footing the bill for, maybe just the flowers, or part of the food budget. "Have a great day." "Congratulations," she added. She then said that while she knew Tamra would be in attendance at John's wedding, Jennifer would not. Jen Pedrani was disinvited. Alexis said, "You haven't really been that close of a friend, so we're no longer going to include you in our ceremony," Shannon revealed. While Shannon's post-DUI drinking was a hot topic during season 18, she insisted that she is no longer using alcohol in an unhealthy manner. "There were dark periods of my life where I would cope with alcohol, and I don't do that anymore. So, I don't want to be a person to say, I'm not going to drink. I want to be completely open about it, so I'm very well aware of my relationship with alcohol. I don't get out of hand, and I'm not going to, and if I ever find myself getting to that place, then I'll figure it out," she explained. Regarding her romance with Earl, Shannon admitted there were some red flags before sharing what she learned during filming on Love Hotel. "He is very different than anyone I've dated before, and he continually coined himself a simple man, and so I thought, well, maybe this not-so-simple girl needs a simple man who lives in a town. We even talked about, like, should I come and stay for a few weeks with Archie? We spoke every day, and I did go to visit him, and he came to Orange County, but it didn't work out," she revealed. "It's sad that it didn't, but what is different is that when I realized that it wasn't going as it should, I was able to walk away and not look back. That's progress for me." According to Shannon, she needs a man who can communicate. "We need to be able to talk about things that might be difficult because we can just take care of them. Kind heart. And smart," she described. Then, after noting that she had Spanx on in the scene in which she seemed to flash her lady parts to her castmates, Shannon explained why she was recently pulled over. "I was at a red light and my phone buzzed, and I have a new puppy, so I wanted to see if it was about him. Picked up my phone, saw it was a spam text, and I sat it down and a police officer saw it," she shared. "It was a $20 ticket, and I paid it, and I do agree with the no-touch law, but it hadn't been in effect."